In this section, we're going to learn about type conversion. We've already learned how to create different variables in Python. For example, greeting equals hello gives us a string, answer equals 42 gives us an integer, and distance equals 4.2 gives us a float. But what if we want to change a variable's data type? Say for example we have a string 145, but we wanted to use it to do math. As it is now, Python won't let us do any math. If we try, we get something like this. If we run this, we see that Python gives us an error. So Python's getting upset because it doesn't know how to add strings and numbers. In order to make this work, we first have to convert the string 145 to an integer. We can do this using the built-in data type keywords. str for string, int for integer, and float for float. So let's try our example again. Now instead of using 145 as a string, we first convert it to an integer using the int keyword. And now if we run this, it prints out our answer just fine. This is especially useful for converting input from the user from strings to numbers, since input by default makes everything into a string. For example, let's say we have a program to calculate the radius of a circle. If we try to run it right now, and I enter a radius, the number 3.1 is automatically converted to a string, and then Python doesn't know how to do math with it. In order for this to work, we first have to convert our radius to a float, and then continue on with our math. Finally, if I run this, it should work just fine. One last note is to be careful when converting. If your string can't be turned into a number because it's something like hello, your program will give an error.